General Hospital spoilers reveal that the show may have just laid the groundwork for Sam McCall's upcoming exit story. Insiders have been predicting Sam's fatal departure, and now there are good reasons to think it might involve a diving accident. In GA's September 18 episode, Sam shared a dangerous plan with Dante Falconeri. It's one that felt awfully ominous under the circumstances. After Sam brought up the fact that she was an expert diver, she suggested she could search for the gun that Alexis Davis disposed of. Dante didn't like the sound of that since the river is so choppy, but Sam insisted she could handle an undercurrent. Since Dante knew he wouldn't be able to talk Sam out of this, he was forced to relent. Now Sam's indeed planning on diving for that gun, so they can hopefully prove it's not the one that killed John Jagger Cates. That would clear Alexis' name, but Sam may be taking far too big of a risk. This whole situation feels like a setup for Sam to be presumed dead after her river search goes wrong. Is Sam about to get caught in the undercurrent she claimed she could handle? Will Sam drown in a diving accident and leave her loved ones devastated? This could give Christina Corinthos Davis another reason to blame herself for the chain reaction she caused with that stolen weapon. And it may give Molly Lansing Davis another chance to blame Christina. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Messy Syrup. It's me, Abby, here. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Keep watching, so let's dive into today's video. However, Blaze's impulsive actions have ignited a firestorm of emotions within Christina, leading her to question the very foundation of their love. The breach of trust caused by Blaze's revelation about Sonny's brawl with Molly has left Christina grappling with feelings of betrayal and hurt. TJ and Molly will definitely be worried and will warn the surrogate mother about everything after learning about the incident. This unintended consequence has caused Sonny's child and the surrogate to become a little more distant. Even though Christina and Blaze reconcile in the June 6th episode, it doesn't mean their love will be peaceful in the near future. Blaze's mother, Natalia, emerges as a formidable obstacle to their relationship. Natalia's refusal to accept her daughter's same-sex bond leads her to employ manipulative and controlling tactics to drive a wedge between them. Natalia's well-intentioned concerns about the couple are underpinned by a deep-seated desire to shield her daughter from potential harm that could jeopardize her budding career and tarnish her hard-earned reputation. However, her overbearing and controlling demeanor threatens to strain the couple. With the ambitions and excessive control of a mother, Natalia may become more aggressive in her plans to remove Christina from her daughter's life. She could hire someone to attack and threaten Christina or orchestrate a scheme to show Christina how she sabotaged Blaze's life and career for the sake of her lover and the safety of the baby. In a worst-case scenario, Natalia might accidentally cause Christina's death during a confrontation. Will Kate Mansi say goodbye to her fans this way? Additionally, General Hospital spoilers preview that Rick offers a near apology to Elizabeth, as Alexis remains composed despite her distress. Christina lashes out in court, risking contempt charges. Meanwhile, Trina shares a major decision about her future with Portia. Heather awaits her release while Sonny plans to hire a new attorney to help Alexis. Additionally, Molly seeks comfort from Dex, Felicia offers support to someone, and Dante worries. Don't miss the explosive developments on Wednesday. Christina's courtroom outburst. In the upcoming episode of General Hospital, Rick will deliver a near apology to Elizabeth, possibly expressing regret for pressuring her regarding Alexis. Meanwhile, in court, Alexis will remain composed despite being struggling with the judge's decision to deny bail and send her to Pentonville. Christina, on the other hand, will erupt in frustration, challenging the judge's decision and risking contempt of court. Elsewhere, Trina will update Portia on an important decision about her future. After Stella encouraged Trina to return to the PCU, Portia is expected to fully support this choice. Next, Heather, who is in prison, will anticipate her release, but Rick might soon deliver some tough news. There's speculation that Portia might have altered the blood test results to sabotage Heather's case and prevent her release. We think Rick may not address Portia's possible interference directly, but he could reveal that Heather's release isn't likely to happen anytime soon. Sonny steps up. As for Alexis, she will need a strong attorney to represent her. Since her attempts to defend herself haven't been successful, it will prompt Sonny to plan a new hire in Wednesday's GH episode. With Martin Gray returning to the show, it looks like Sonny will persuade him to take on Alexis' case. Later, Sonny will also talk to Natalia, who will assure him that the police will find the real murderer of John. While he aims to help Alexis, he will also want to avoid prison himself. As he keeps some secrets from Natalia, Molly will run into Dex after the troubling bail hearing. She may lean on him for support once again during this tough time. In another scene, Felicia will offer plenty of support, stepping up to help someone in crisis. Lastly, Dante will express his worries after hearing updates about Jason and Anna's mission, which is full of risks. He will fear that if things go wrong, both of them could end up missing, just like Lucky. Despite his concerns, he will have to trust that they are skilled enough to handle the dangerous situation. Let us know in the comments below if you think Anna and Jason can successfully get Lucky out of the African prison. Moreover, GH fans share frustration over the shocking news that Kelly Monaco was fired from her role as Sam McCall after 2 decades on the show. Now, the actress speaks out since the GH spoilers revealed her exit, and she may expose some of the backstage politics that go into hiring and firing. Plus, Chemo's got support from Billy Miller's mom, Pat Miller. You'll recall he played Jason Morgan, and then was relegated to the rapidly created role of Drew Kane. And then GH let him go too. His mom said he didn't leave of his own volition. We reported a couple of weeks ago that Kelly Monaco was being let go from General Hospital. A set source said her firing was storyline dictated. However, that sounds like an excuse, since the writers dictate the story, and producers often chime in on it. What's particularly interesting is that Kelly's clapping back at those who fired her. On the 1-year anniversary of her former co-star Billy Miller's tragic death, she posted a tribute on Instagram. She wrote, "I've got your back, and you always had mine. I will tell our story soon enough. I love and miss you and beyond." Billy Miller's mom disses GH bosses over son's firing. Kelly Monaco seems ready to spill some tea about what really goes on behind the scenes at General Hospital. And Billy Miller's mother, Pat, weighed in. A fan tweeted about how the powers that be ruined the best couple, Billy and Kelly, and wondered if TPTD are stupid or evil. Pat Miller replied, both. Mrs. Miller also claimed that Kelly's issues really started when Billy stood up for his Sam McCall co-star against executive producer Frank Valentini. His mom said Billy faced consequences as a result. And then she said Kelly Monaco was then told not to share her opinions on social media. Billy's mother said she hopes that Kelly finds a better and non-toxic work environment after they wrote her out and killed her character Sam on General Hospital. As fans await Sam McCall's impending death on the show, there are questions about whether Kelly Monaco will film her character's death scenes. That's because Lindsay Hartley is once again on screen as a recast of Sam. Chemo's General Hospital Some of Kelly Monaco's former General Hospital co-stars, like Finn and Robin, showed their support. But some fans took issue with Sonny and Carly comments about her firing. The chief complaint among GH fans was that these two actors, who are always front burner and never sidelined, don't really get it. Opinions divided on these comments. There's a petition on change.org aimed at Disney is unlikely to change the course of events, especially with Kelly Monaco deciding to speak out. Now, we're all left wondering how General Hospital will kill off Sam McCall. With the clue that it's a storyline-driven exit that leaves us wondering if Sam's killed to be a liver donor for Lulu Spencer. We'll see. However, all products and services featured are independently chosen by editors. However, Soaps.com may receive a commission on orders placed through its retail links, and the retailer may receive certain auditable data for accounting purposes. Michael Easton and Rebecca Budig may be gone on General Hospital, but they certainly aren't forgotten, especially by their TV daughter. Jofiel Love. Violet, as viewers know, has been living with Chase and Brooklyn in the Quartermaine mansion ever since Finn was sent off to rehab, while Mom Hayden hasn't been seen since 2019. But while we're hoping Easton might be back sooner rather than later, it's doubtful Budig will be returning anytime soon, seeing as how she's over on The Bold and The Beautiful now as Taylor. But that doesn't mean the family can't still get together off our screens rather than on. And that's exactly what they did for a double date Sunday, as Love put it over on Instagram. She shared photos with her TV parents, writing, "Always big smiles when we are together." And Budig jumped right in the comments telling the young actress, "Always love seeing you, sweet JoJo. You are growing into the most beautiful girl inside and out." Of course, while a Port Charles reunion doesn't look like it's in the cards, it's clear the trio is still close. Just last month, Easton shared a reunion of sorts with Josh Swickard and Love at a fan club meet and greet. And shortly after being let go, the actor sung Budig's praises as he posted Finn and Hayden's goodbye scene, writing, in part, "Rebecca's ability to show her pain and vulnerability in one moment, and then shift her resolve and be able to walk away from everything is her life, is so incredibly heartbreaking to watch. I am in awe of her talent." So until the day we can see them all come together once more in Port Charles, we just consider ourselves lucky that they so readily share their love not just with each other, but with us. Here's to plenty more double dates to come. Additionally, Rick Hearst returned to GA last month, but it took a while for his character, Rick, to go head-to-head with half-brother/rival, Sonny Corinthos. The actor opened up about finally Rick Lansing returns to support daughter. Hotshot lawyer Rick Lansing made his return to Port Charles just in time to help his daughter, Molly, grieve the loss of her unborn child. The storyline has pitted Molly against her sister, Christina, who carried the baby as a surrogate. The Davis family is divided as Alexis seemed to take Christina. GH fans had high praise for the father-daughter chemistry between Rick Hearst and Kristen Vagenos, who just took over as Molly last year. Rick Hearst opens up about working with Maurice Benard on GH's. Rick Hearst spoke to Soap Opera Digest about returning to the soap for the first time since 2016. He said that he was happy to reunite with former co-stars Alexis and Elizabeth. But the one co-star he was looking forward to working with again the most was Maurice Benard, who has played Sonny Corinthos for over 30 years. One aspect of Sonny's backstory was finding out that he had a half-brother, Rick Lansing. The brothers have never gotten along, with Rick resenting that their mother gave him up for adoption but raised Sonny on her own. Now the feud also involves the next generation. Christina is Molly's daughter. Rick and Sonny finally faced off over the lawyer representing Ava Mora West in a custody battle with Sonny over their daughter, Avery. But the confrontation quickly dissolved into old wounds and the situation with Molly and Christina. Rick Hearst was giddy to work with his old friend and coworker. We giggle because we just love getting into it with each other. Mo is an actor who delivers lines of dialogue in a way that is unique to him, and you don't know what's going to trigger in you to be able to respond in kind to what he does with the dialogue. That's the thing that I think I've always loved and continue to love about working with Mo. What executive producer Frank Valentini thought of the scenes. The scenes between Rick and Sonny had an unexpected viewer. GH executive producer Frank Valentini. He called the scenes sloppy, which initially concerned Rick Hearst, but the EP meant it as a compliment. And the performances were very, quick, fast, talking on top of one another, a little bit of ad-lib, a little jab, things that organically just popped for both of us. And Frank goes, "It was great. It was sloppy, but it's because you two hate each other so deeply." What do you think about Rick and Sunny facing off again? Sound off in the comments. Moreover, General Hospital spoilers reveal that Alexis Davis certainly didn't look thrilled about her new cellmate. Going back to Pentonville is bad enough, but now Alexis has to deal with Heather Weber on top of an already unpleasant experience. Heather seemed delighted to have Alexis for a roomie, but there could be some tension now that they're living in close quarters. Alexis may not be interested in the girl talk that Heather pushes for and could offend Heather if she suggests they don't converse at all. Heather might lash out if she feels like Alexis thinks she's better than everyone else. Alexis is innocent, but that doesn't matter at the moment since she's just as much a prisoner as Heather and the others. Pentonville is a rough place, so Alexis could eventually land on someone's bad side and find herself in harm's way. Will that give Heather a chance to come to Alexis' rescue and win her over? Heather has shown her softer side since her surgery, but she can still hold her own in a fight. The other prisoners may respect Heather more than Alexis out of fear, so maybe that'll work to Alexis' advantage if Heather steps up. It's easy to imagine Heather saving Alexis from a prison attack and earning her gratitude. It could be the start of Alexis connecting with Heather and befriending her on some level. Alexis might even take over Heather's case once she's finally cleared in the John Jagger Cates investigation, at least if all goes well and she keeps her law license. Regardless, there's the potential for Heather and Alexis to develop a strange friendship, so stay tuned to see if some danger and a rescue might lead to that. Our GH predictions point to Alexis walking free in the not-too-distant future. Heather's freedom may be on the horizon too despite the recent setback due to rigged lab results. General Hospital spoilers say Heather and Alexis' cellmate situation will lead to some surprises, so stick with us for updates on how that news will affect their storylines. Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you agree or disagree? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates. Your opinions matter, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.